So before I jump into the content, before I start talking about these interesting scenarios which I prepared for you guys in this video, please do me a favor and destroy that like button. And to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. Now, first thing first, if you look at this price action of Bitcoin here in a weekly time frame, things are looking very interesting. I mean, we can see the weekly is finally breaking out of this resistance line. Yes guys, this upper trend line from falling wedge was considered as line of resistance. Each and every attempt while trying to break out of it got rejected. You can see rejected. But now if we look at it carefully, this weekly candle has clearly appeared above this trend line, which is a sign of strength, which also could indicate a move that might look somehow like this. I mean, price after some sideways movement finally breaking out, just like in this example. After breaking out of the upper trend line, you can see we had a very bullish move. So that's why if the price in a weekly time frame manages to remain above this falling wedge, you can see the upcoming days for Bitcoin is going to turn bullish. And not just only that, even the daily is turning bullish. I mean, according to this descending broadening wedge, it is another bullish continuation pattern, and Bitcoin has also overcome the resistance from this upper trend line. You can see each and every attempt was rejected. But if you look at this now, this is a clear breakout. So if this bullish continuation pattern continues according to this descending broadening wedge pattern, the first price objective is at the top of this falling wedge, which could bring the price of Bitcoin around 90,000. Yes, you heard that correctly guys. The next price objective according to this descending broadening wedge lies around 90,000. So that's why in the medium short term, that will be the area where we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to get attracted. And now, even according to our Williams alligator indicator, which was turning bearish, now we might see a final crossover. Green line appearing at the top, blue line at the bottom. And if that happens, you know what to expect, because in the past price action, each and every crossover, green line appearing at the top, blue line at the bottom, has resulted in some very bullish moves. So same thing could be unfolding in our case as well. So what does the price in the medium short term needs to do? The price in the medium short term needs to hold the support from this falling wedge. And if we do that, you can see the upcoming days for Bitcoin actually looks very bullish. Not just only according to this Williams alligator indicator, even to the downside, this is a bullish cross in MACD, and along with that, the RSI has finally managed to jump above 50, which is also indicating us the possibility of price breaking to the upside is higher than to the downside. But one last resistance is still there. I mean, according to this CPI indicator, this is our leading indicator which gives us information beforehand, and according to this leading indicator, Bitcoin previously got rejected while trying to break out of this upper trend line. These trend lines, top, central and the bottom CPI lines, are very important for us. If we want to see price showing bullish move, if you want to see a continuation towards this monthly arrow line, this resistance must be flipped into support. But in our case, price has already found support at the bottom CPI line, central CPI line, and the last line of resistance is being tested at the moment. So if we flip this resistance, the top CPI trend line, then the next area where we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to get attracted will be the bullish target, the monthly arrow line, which sits around 92,800. Yes, you heard that correctly guys. Price remaining above this falling trend line in a weekly time frame, price holding the support from this CPI trend line, could be resulting in a continuation which could bring the price of Bitcoin above 90,000. And not just only this, even if you look at this price action in a simple way, I mean, not just only because of the CPI trend line, even according to this horizontal trend line, you can see this horizontal trend line previously was looked as a very strong line of resistance. But the same line got retested, the same line held the price. So what does this mean? It means there is a very high possibility of price also breaking out of this top CPI line, which is around 85,800. Yes guys, once the price breaks out of this top CPI line, which is around 85,800, or let's say for better confirmation 86,000, the upcoming days for Bitcoin looks very bullish. So that's why, guys, that's why we need the price at any cost to break out of this final resistance, which is holding us below 86,000. But as soon as that gets broken, the upcoming days for Bitcoin actually looks very, very bullish. And even according to this weekly time frame, yes, the 50 EMA always acted as a strong line of support during uptrend and strong line of resistance during downtrend. But in our case, since the price is above it, this trend line is acting as support. So if this bullish continuation continues, because each and every impulsive move first had a pullback, price of Bitcoin got attracted towards this 50 exponential moving average, and only after that a bullish continuation. So in our case, this was also a retest around the 50 exponential moving average. So in a weekly time frame, if 86,000 resistance gets flipped into proper support, the upcoming days for Bitcoin could also look somehow like this. And I have been very, very clear with you guys. Even if the price in the medium short term takes a little bit longer, I mean, fails to break out of this bullish pattern, fails to break out of this top CPI line, fails to continue with this uptrend following falling wedge, following this descending broadening wedge, please do not panic. I have been very clear with you guys. It could be just a temporary pullback, just like in this example, right? Temporary pullback before breaking out. And I just showed you, if that happens, the temporary pullback scenario, it could be just a formation of this accumulation or reaccumulation phase. And you know, once the price overcomes the resistance, the new uptrend begins. And this new uptrend could easily bring the price of Bitcoin again above 90,000 and even near to the new all-time high. So we need the price of Bitcoin in a bigger picture to remain above this CPI trend line, remain above this falling wedge, because remaining above that range means the possibility of price breaking to the upside is very, very high. So these were some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please, guys, do not hesitate to destroy that like button. And to those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button. And by saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye-bye.